All right, good evening, everybody. We'll go ahead and get started with the Evans Redevelopment Agency meeting for Tuesday, April 7, 2026. I'll call the meeting to order. And can we get roll call, please?
Chairman Clark?
Here.
Vice Chair Pleka?
Here.
Commissioner Johnson?
Present.
Commissioner Neal? Commissioner Crabtree?
Here.
Commissioner Delaney?
Here.
And Commissioner Fair.
All right, next item on the agenda is the consent agenda. Is there any changes to the consent agenda from anyone? Seeing none. All right, I'm waiting for mine. I'm sure, is everybody still logging on?
Yes.
Mine, yeah.
Okay.
I'm ready.
Yeah. Get my codes here.
Why is this being done?
All right. Go ahead and submit your votes. If I need a motion in a second, and submit your votes.
So I'm just not getting an option to move.
Yeah.
Okay.
It says moving in progress.
All right, we'll just do a,
Yeah, I got it.
okay. All right, we have a motion. And then there's a second in progress.
I was able to make
I'll second.
Okay, a motion, and we have a voice second for Commissioner Johnson. All those in favor, vote.
That's just kidding me.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Okay, motion carries 5-0. All right, next item, new business, 5A, consideration of master option agreement for Evans Junction. We'll hear from staff.
Good evening, members of the board. Brian Stone, Economic Development Director. Tonight I'm here presenting the Master Options Agreement for consideration for the Evans Junction. Back in February, we brought the LOI that outlined all of the terms. This kind of solidifies that agreement and lays out the terms of what we will do moving forward with this. So as you're aware, the project is for the junction for the 8.97 acres that are located along our 85 corridor, which is within the urban renewal area. Like I said, the agreement formalizes the approved letter of interest into the binding framework that really sets us forward for the path as we move forward for this project. The development structure establishes Arbor Capital, so the ones that we've entered into with the LOI as the exclusive master developer for this project. So this allows them, within what we determined from the LOI, to do the phased approach. And so they can break it off into different sections. We may replat it, but everything is outlined within that. As you can remember, some of the key elements of there, they have 36 months to show progress. They will put a $50,000 non-refundable deposit down. That will be proportionally shared as lots get taken down, but with a total potential value of $3.5 million that we can generate on this development. As you're aware, we're worried about the time frame of this and having it sit idle for that. So in the agreement, it states that each lot must be purchased when the option period, so that's within that 36 months, but we also put in some safeguards that a building permit needs to be pulled within the 24 months, and they have to have a tenant ready to go on that. And so they can't just purchase the lots and then sit on them. It'll ensure that we have the timely progress on that. So in addition, we have the approval authority of the site plan, the subdivision, and kind of unique with the agreement is they're letting us vet the potential tenants there, so we can really get what we want in that development, and then we'll coordinate those through some of those regular meetings. Like I said, the agreement represents a total potential of around 3.5. Before we have anything else, this is just the agreement allowing them to be our master developer. We will have a purchase and sale agreement, which is within your packet. that you guys can review, and those will be brought to you individually for each one of the lot sales. So this isn't the last time you'll see it, that this is just an agreement with Arbor Capital. As we sell the lots, then you guys will see the purchase price, and we'll have negotiation terms at that point. So within the agreement, it's consistent with the direction we were given on the LOI and really what we want with the corridor. So I think it's a great partnership that we can enter into with this, and would recommend approval of this agreement this evening. With that, I'd be happy to answer any questions.
Okay, thanks, Brian. Any questions or comments of staff? If there is none, I would entertain a motion. I have a motion and a second to approve the master options agreement between the Evans Redevelopment Agency and Arbor Capital Partners LLC, and authorize the chairman to execute the agreement. Submit your votes. And that motion carries 5-0. All right, great, thank you. All right, if there's nothing else in good for the order, meeting adjourned. All right. And we still